welcome back. And if your bill has made it all this way to the floor, congratulations. Your bill is actually in the minority of bills that make it this far. But there's still more to go because the floor is a big step. It's not the final step, but it's a big step. And there's a lot going on the floor. And what is the floor? Why do we even call it that? Well, obviously there's a floor everywhere you go. I don't know how gravity works, but you'd be falling constantly. Everything has a floor. The floor means the floor of the Senate or the floor of the House. It's just again, an antiquated term, a way to refer to the chamber and everybody in it at the same time. It just means a vote of the full chamber. All 49 senators, all 98 House members. That's what the floor is. There are all kinds of rules, from decorum to process. What is decorum? That comes out all the time. Decorum are the internal rules by how members treat each other. That's all they are. These rules go back hundreds of years in many cases, and the idea is actually very simple, although there's a lot of minutia in there. The idea is simple. You speak to ideas, not people. You address policies, not personalities. The decorum rules are meant to depersonalize conflict because tempers can get heated. People can get very passionate. And we want to make sure that people are not attacking each other for all kinds of reasons. Even though sometimes that's kind of fun to watch, it's a bad thing. We don't want it. It's not a good way to treat people, and it also ends up eating up a lot of valuable time. Remember, they only have 105 days or 60 days to do their business. They need to stay focused on the issues. Decorum relates to all of that, how they treat each other. So if you're watching on TV, you may find that in certain chambers, they don't use each other's names. They're not allowed to. Now, over the years, that rule has eroded. They were supposed to just be talking to the gentle lady from the 26th district or the good gentleman from the 5th district, so that they're never using names, so that it never gets personal. Problem with that is nobody can remember all the ledge districts, or at least very few people do. Decorum is how they treat each other. They're not allowed to impugn each other, and they're not allowed to attack motives. And those are kind of the same thing. Impugn basically means, or attacking somebody personally means calling names, saying something nasty. But the other thing they're not allowed to do is assign a motive for why somebody's doing something.
The intent of those who brought this bill forward is a good intent with data privacy at its core.
The members should not speak to others' intentions, either good or bad.
Oh.
Please speak to the policy of the amendment.
They are supposed to treat everything as in good faith, as if every idea is equal and we're looking at them and that nothing is offered for any bad reason. You may think the person is offering an amendment or an idea for a quote-unquote negative reason, but you don't really know what's going on in their minds. Decorum rules are designed so that we don't get into that. We assume everybody is acting with a good motive and everybody is entitled to respect, and we address ideas, not people. That's what the decorum rules refer to.